That's so f***ed up.
Bonjour, mes amis. Les Martyrs est for toi. I am Joe, and welcome to the movies that me up. What is wrong with you people? Like, I know I asked for it because I did say that you have to watch all movies. And well, my brothers and viewers said to watch this one, and y'all messed up. I normally want to say I dig it, but this movie messed me up. And I am talking about Pascal Laugier's 2008 movie, Martyrs. This was part of the new French extremities. I just did Irreversible. This is now going to be the fourth movie from that genre to be on this series. This movie is brutal and unrelenting. It is about Anna and Lucie who meet as little girls, then they become friends. 15 years later, Lucie walks into this house in a home invasion and basically does away with a whole family.
Insanity. This relentless film has quite possibly the greatest opening sequence in any horror film that I have ever seen. An unsuspecting family eating breakfast, adjusting each other, laughing their asses off, concerned over career choices, and not one cell phone in sight. Everything appears to portray a quite normal family just eating breakfast, minus the dead mouse. Don't play with me, come on man. On first watch, it appears to portray every horror film that came prior. That is, until the doorbell rings. After the laughter, then comes the tears. The dad's jovial expression turns to long face before he is obliterated by a shotgun blast, point blank to the chest. Dad's still warm corpse flings through the hall, smashing against the wall. The killer now makes her way in and locks the door behind her. The mother takes a shotgun blast straight to the back, causing her to crash on the floor, abruptly ending her life instantly. Damn. Suddenly her and that mouse she was laughing at earlier, they got something in common. The killer reloads her shells frantically as his sister runs deep into the house. The son is now trapped by the killer and is forced to take a seat. I'm pretty sure this motherfucker shit his pants. I would. The killer asks, "Do you know what your parents did?" The 18-year-old doesn't answer. Either he doesn't know or this motherfucker's scared as fuck. I would. I mean, his parents were just creamed right in front of him. The killer shows signs of hesitation, but ultimately blasts a hole straight through his chest and back. More hot shells hit that blood-soaked floor. The killer now makes her way into the house, entering a bedroom and jumping on top of a bed. One shotgun blast is all it takes for that sister to get up under that bed and run for her life. Another shotgun blast cuts right through her, ending her life and also ending this brutal massacre. What f***ed me up about this scene is it's just the opening sequence. The best part, no music, just the sounds of the shotgun reloading and firing. People screaming and crying, bodies crashing, windows shattering, and the ambient sounds from the television. The shit just felt real. I ain't even gonna lie. This shit f***ed me up. The performances being rock solid really sold the coming fear of the unknown. And it's only the start of the film. Not only that, it's one of the most least depressing moments of the entire movie. Even more despicable shit will soon follow.
Lucie then calls Anna and tells her what she did. And a woman that Lucie had left behind when she escaped is in this house and is now stalking Lucie and basically fucks her up. She cuts her up in the back. I mean, she just went to town on her. Later on, after Anna shows up, she is once again attacked by this woman who walks like she's possessed, which was kind of throwing me off. And then you figured out why, because Lucie kills herself. But what Lucie is seeing when she's doing it is this woman taking the razor and just slitting down her arm. Well, the lady wasn't real. It was Lucie that actually did it to herself, and she killed herself. There's a reason for that, which will be explained later. Well, Anna, instead of leaving, she finds this room and she's gonna grab a flashlight and go in it. She didn't grab a fucking knife. She grabbed the flashlight. You're gonna go search into something that you don't even know where you're going, and a flashlight is all you take? Really? Well, then she finds this door that's locked and opens it. Again, just a flashlight, and you just went through this hall and now another door. At this point, you stupid. I mean, my ass would not have done any of that shit. I would have been out that fucking house. But she goes down, she finds this woman who is captive down there. That basically lets her know that Lucie was telling the truth. So she takes this woman, helps her upstairs, and cleans her up, and like, ooh, when she was removing those nails from her head, that shit looked like it hurt. Unfortunately for Anna, this group of people come into the house and start cleaning things up, and then she is then taken captive. This woman, Mademoiselle, comes to meet her and tells her what martyrs are. And basically they've been doing this for a while and figured that a young woman is the best to reach martyrdom, I guess. Mademoiselle then tells her of these stages because the woman has to go through depravity and just be starvation. This way they can transcend and become martyrs. Fun fact, Pascal Laugier was actually upset that the critics did not understand what he was trying to do here with as far as the movie's Martyrs. I don't think they got it wrong. I mean, I get what your vision was, but this shit was really f***ed up. So after Mademoiselle's explanation, the stage is started. This is why you are here, for the movies that f***ed me up. I'm going to need a shot for this one because of you people. Ugh, seriously, y'all messed up.
I am a butthead.
Anna is brutally tortured. I mean, I thought Reversible was bad, but this, the beating that she took, the man that kept coming in was twice her size. And every time he hit her, after a while, started feeling that. And this is what I love about movies. I started feeling uncomfortable. I mean, it was sick. It just seemed like it would not stop. I, for a couple moments, contemplating on stopping and not finishing the movie, just because the way that he was hitting on her. And I've said this before, I am not a fan of this type of horror. I watch them all, I get it. But again, I'm not a fan of a woman just being brutalized the way that Anna was brutalized in this movie. It was like ongoing. I started to physically become sick. I got a knot in my stomach watching this movie. And as I said, I questioned on stopping it. I just really did not know how much more I can take watching this. And then they show her face and her eyes are black and blue, barely open. Her nose is broken. Her lips are busted. This shit was really just fucking rough. Damn, what the fuck is wrong with Pascal Laugier? I mean, I get it, but this was just a little bit too much for me. So yeah, I thought I was gonna stop the movie, but I kept watching and it did not get any better.
Ricky Grimes gave you the appetizer, Joe the psychologist gave you the main course, and I'm about to serve you the dessert on this one. This film me up. Poor Anna, after suffering her last beating. What this woman went through, holy shit. Woman walks in, sits her up and tells her, you will be okay. Your suffering is almost over. No longer need to protect yourself. What the fuck? So what is this last stage? Fucking flay her. They skin her alive. I'm gonna say it one more time. They skin her alive. What the flying fuck? Only skin that's left on her body is the one around her face. What the fuck? I mean, leave her hanging completely skinned alive. They called Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle, the woman behind all this shit. Mademoiselle, you have to come. You cannot believe what I just seen. Yes, her eyes are open and she's not there. What the fuck? You know what that meant when she's not there? Anna has transcended. She has become the martyr they're looking for. Mademoiselle leans over and says, did you see it? Did you see the other side? Fuck. So what does Mademoiselle do? She locks herself in the bathroom, begins to basically clean her face, proceeds to blow her brains out. Really? Like, what the fuck? You had Anna go through that shit and then you fucking kill yourself and you keep it a secret? What's on the other side? Like, what the fuck? Two things that me up, and they were both back to back in this film.
I wasn't sure how much more of this torture shit I could take watching the movie. Thankfully, I did not have much longer to go, but I finished it. So, again, I've said it. You have to watch movies, horror movies, especially the ones that make you uncomfortable, because for me, that sometimes is what horror is for me for. It's those moments that you're sitting there and you're crawling in your skin, and this movie fucking actually made me physically fucking ill. Not throwing up, but I was having stomach pains watching this movie. It's brutal, visceral, unrelenting. Definitely say check it out, because you know what? I got dared to watch this one. At first I said that, I wasn't gonna dig it, but you know what, you little sick bastards? I fucking dig it. Thanks for making me watch this movie. I finished it. I keep saying I probably won't see it again, but I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm pretty fucking sure that I'm gonna see this movie again. But before I go, fun fact, the two actresses that played Anna and Lucie said they would never again work with Pascal. I can see why. What is up with the French people, man? They come up with some brutal shit and they just keep going and going, and this movie is one of those. As I said, I'll probably watch it again. Let me know if you watched it, what you took from it, and until next time, ta-ta for now.
Mon Dieu, t'as essayé de voler une poule et elle le paie très cher. Au moment où la photo est prise, elle est encore vivante.